Howdy folks, this is Checkers, back again with another episode of our Checkers the Khajiit Goes to the Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr Let's Play, this time with episode 20, and we are here at the Moon Gate of Anequina with Chimera and a very tired Abnor Tarn, and I will turn it over now to Checkers the Khajiit. Okay, so sometimes we take strange breaks because this is, how you say, live experience, and we cannot just reload save, so it's better to start fresh, yes? Okay, so we talk now to Chimera, but we have already spoken to Chimera, and we will say to her, yes, my queen, this one shall guard the gate. Now we must defend the Moon Gate in some way, shape, or form. What was this sound? Oh, where he come from? Sorry, Tarn. Okay, so much for this guy. Must now loot this guy. Come, over here, yes, by your friend. Like that, yes, it's good. Well, don't seem to be able to stop her. Okay, so hear more, don't see yet. Oh, is this an archer? Okay, who... Could you come together, please? Yes, thank you. No, take your time. We are off here to wait for you. Oh, you have tea you brought with you. Oh, you have many things you brought with you. Okay. This is yours, so breaking you is the way to fix that.
The dragon horn. It's our only chance.
No, Fido, not yet.
What?
Through
What?
the portal, both of you.
Okay.
And bring the dragon horn.
We go.
Chimera, wait.
Whoa.
When I awoke this morning, traveling to the plain of Jode wasn't on my agenda.
Yes, it was. It was on second page. Okay, Chimera.
Five Claw, we stand on the sacred plain of Jode. The dragons went down into the processional. They seek to breach Jode's core.
What is this place?
From the memories I absorbed at the Shadow Dance Temple, Anequina and the Moon Priests came here to honor the moons and set them on their way after their sacred joining. This is also where she helped Kunzari hide the dragon's power.
This one does not understand. Why would the dragons agree to give up part of their power?
Here, on the plain of Jode, the memories become clearer with every passing moment. Kunzari was able to use Calgronti's own greed against him. The dragon sought the power of Jode's core from the beginning, but Kunzari offered him even more.
What did Kunzari offer Calgronti?
He offered a way to combine the natural power of Jode's core with the mystic might of his loyal dragons. Calgronti's greed was his undoing. Now, he finally has an opportunity to steal all the stored energy for himself. We must stop him!
Then let's get down there. Whoa. What is this? Oh, it's Nixad. We are...
Mulamnir, the vermin still pester us. Devour them. As you say, my brother.
Moon Sentinel Guardian. Why you have problem with us? Why you step out of arrows? Now I have to send them directly to you.
If we must fight,
Okay. Sorry, Chimera, what was that?
If we must fight, Five Claw, you must be our sword and shield.
Okay, well, you know, then we'll have to do that. They are really going after Tarn. Well, you know, always get the one in the cloth, yes?
We still guard this sacred place.
Okay.
The moon priests worship new gods now, you insignificant war soldiers.
Hang in there, Tarn. Boah. Not sure if we need to break this one or no, but we'll do. Okay, well, no more detours, sorry guys. Just was not sure. Okay. Reminds a bit of snow elves for some reason.
Avoid Mulamnir as best you can.
Okay. Well, you survived that. Pity, you have to die now. Thank you for joining. Wonderful. These stairs restock. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Jode's core is close. I can feel it.
Wonderful. Where did you pull this second one from? Guys, why are you going back? We go forward, not back. Watch the red circles. This is forward, yes, not back. Think.
Mulamnir, Calgronteed, and
Mulamnir?
Jode. Are you ready for
Really?
this, Chimera?
Doesn't like that plant. Chimera, he asked you a question. Good question, mind you. Welcome to Jode's core.
Calgronteed is absorbing Jode's core. As long as the moons remain aligned, the power flowing through him is unimaginable.
Get me to that platform, Tarn. I can separate the moons using the altars. You must deal with Mulamnir Fiveclaw. I will divert whatever energy I can into the Dragonhorn, but
Okay.
sparingly.
Well, not promising to survive this.
Dare to face me, morsel? Insect.
Yes, feeling amusing. And that's about it right now. Have we even scuffed the paint? Let who them?
Yes, brother. I will make this quick.
What he do to you? Is sucking on your tail some kind special dragon thing this one does not know about? Or what? What is... You put these pathetic little creatures? This must be how you feel when you look at me. Okay, well, about all this one can do is annoy the dragon, because hurting him sure does not seem to be on the table. You guys, you know... Oh, more of these stupid creatures? Well, that was not very fruitful.
Get inside my shield, or the dragon shout will kill you!
Source! G-B!
Eat that, you flying lizard.
You have made me angry, pest.
Well, you know. It happens. What, were you worried the stairs were sneaking up on you? Just suck on my tail again, because that always makes me happy. Mulamnir will do anything for anyone who will suck on his tail. Okay. Not judging, just making an observation. Oh, these again. Wait, did this one get turned around or did they change places?
Get into my protective aura, now!
Where is Aura?
Source G-B!
Take that, you overgrown mud skimmer.
Die, insect, die!
This one killed
So
bigger dragons than you. course, was much more powerful, but minor detail. It was also Dragonborn. Not that anymore, so as we can tell. Try something different. Oh.
Assist me. The power. It fills me.
Wonderful.
Good job.
Oh, more tail tasting. Okay, well, there's that. Okay, wonderful.
Mulamnir prepares to attack. Let my magic protect you.
Okay.
Sus. Chi. Be.
Quickly! Sound the dragon horn!
Cannot end like this.
Pretty sure it can. Pretty sure it will.
So much them.
Killed Mulamnir. Good.
I will be the equal of Akatosh.
The moons. I need to finish the ritual. Joan and Jode, hear me.
The power. It belongs to me.
Separate and resume your eternal dance. Now, Piper! Sound the horn!
No.
You did it, Chimera. You ended the eclipse. But that means
Denied.
The Moon Gate has closed. We are trapped, yes. But Mulamnir is dead, and Calgrontit has been defeated.
Oh, hello! You always find things in the last place you know.
Calgronti, I wonder. I'm actually pleased to see you, Cadman. Come, Chimera. Your people await their queen.
Thank you, my friends, for everything.
Okay. We go back to Elsweyr. Okay.
Queen Chimera, have you been injured?
I am fine, just tired. But look, the moons are no longer aligned. Tell me about the dragons, the Euraxians. What is the state of our forces?
Our scouts tell us that most of the Euraxians and dragons fled when the moons parted. Our own troops have not returned, but the Main has sent an envoy.
An envoy from the Main. If you'll excuse me, I have other business to attend to.
Cadwell follows Tarn in the same way. I like this. My queen?
We did it, Five Claw! We put the moons back in motion and defeated both Mulamnir and Calgrontit. I want to thank you for everything. Elsweyr is safer today because of you.
How did you finally figure out how to move the moons, my queen?
Just being on the plane of Jode clarified the memories I inherited at the Shadow Dance Temple. I saw the ritual in my mind and performed the actions. Oh, too bad the Dragonhorn did not survive. At least it lasted long enough to banish Calgrontid.
Are we really sure we defeated Calgrontid? He seemed extremely powerful at the end.
He did grow larger with every infusion of power he absorbed, but the horn dislodged him from Jode's core, which allowed me to finish the ritual and end the eclipse. After that, a concern for another day, yes?
Why did the Main send an envoy?
I cannot be named queen without the Main's blessing. That, however, is my worry. For now, you should rest. We must honor our fallen and learn the fate of our troops at the Moon Gate. And after that, we will celebrate a new dawn for Elsweyr.
Yes, my queen.
We have accomplished much, my friend. We overthrew the tyrant, Euraxia, defeated Zumog Phoom and the betrayer, even killed at least 2 dragons and made the moons move in the sky. If only I could shake this sense of impending doom.
What kind of impending doom are we talking about?
Nothing specific. Not really. I guess this sense of worry will stay with me until I know the fate of Gareshri, Zamarak, even Prefect Kalo. I would return to the Moon Gate, but other matters require my attention. Namely, the envoy of the Main.
You think our companions might not have survived the attack at the Moon Gate?
That is just it. I have no idea. Moons, my head pounds. The effort I exerted at Jode's core was not without a cost. Five Claw, could I convince you to determine the fate of my soldiers and our friends?
This one will find out what happened to our companions and the soldiers at the Moon Gate, my queen.
I appreciate your assistance, my friend. Find out what happened to Gareshri and the others, then bring word back to me. Meanwhile, I will try to find a few moments to rest before I meet with the Main's envoy or worry about the other dragons.
Isn't the dragon threat over for now?
Far from it. But without Calgrontid and Mulamnir to lead them, they are solitary beasts without a grand plan. Colossal, dangerous beasts to be sure, but not the overwhelming force they were under their dragon leaders.
It's hard to believe this all started with an ancient Khajiiti legend.
There is little difference between myth and history for the Khajiit Five-Claw. Whether Euraxia discovered the Kunzari stories and that led them to the betrayer's head, or Zumog Phoom reanimated the head and then learned the tales, who can say?
Goodbye, my queen. Oh, so much excitement. Now we must determine the fate, and how do we do that? Below. Okay, we go. To walk on the plain of Jode, to survive these dragons. Whoa. Where? They are here, they are close. At least in some way, shape or form. Zamarak! And Gareshri! Zamarak!
Zamarak is happy to see you, friend. After the dragons entered the Moon Gate and you followed, this one worried that all was lost. But then, the moons parted, and suddenly everything seemed all right.
Kamira sent me to find out what happened to you and the others.
Just what you would expect. We held our ground against the swarming Euraxians and their necromancers, repelled the dragons as best we could. This one let the desert wind flow through his limbs and claws, while our soldiers rallied to his side.
You defeated the Euraxians?
Between the Khajiiti militia and the Cygnus irregulars, we held them off. When the moons separated, the Euraxians broke off their attack and scattered to the four winds. The remainder will be a nuisance, but they pose no threat to the kingdom.
What about the dragons?
Zamorak doesn't know for certain. We faced mostly the Euraxians on the upper ridge. Prefect Kalo commanded the ballisti, so he could tell you more. This one does know that when the moons began to separate, the dragons roared in rage and flew away.
And what will you do now, Zamorak?
Zamorak hopes to serve as Queen Kamira's claw and defend the throne as he was trained to do. If she will not have me, well, Gareshri has many plans for improving life in Elsweyr. This one would be happy to help in any way he can.
Goodbye, my friend. Lord Gareshri.
It's good to see you, Five Claw. We only just returned and I have yet to report to the Queen. Kamira is alright, isn't she? We saw the moons move and the eclipse end, but we haven't heard what happened after you entered the Moon Gate.
Queen Kamira is fine. As a matter of fact, she sent me to find out what happened to you.
After I was caught in that dragon blast, Zamorak tended to my wounds and took command of the soldiers defending the upper ridge. I'm sorry to say that I was in and out of consciousness for most of what happened next.
So you don't know how the battle ended?
I know that I am still alive and grateful to be back in Rimmen. It's a miracle, thank the moons, that the city is free once more. If you want to know what really occurred at the Moon Gate, you'll need to ask Zamorak and Prefect Kalo.
Your injuries, do you need to see the healers?
There are those among the troops who need the healers more than I. But perhaps a few hours in the soothing springs will restore my strength. I'll need it too. I have much to do to help Kamira restore Anequina to its former glory.
Goodbye, Lord Gareshri. Prefect Kalo.
Oh, it's you. Good to see you're still among the living. I suppose you had a hand in getting the moons to finally pull apart? Hang on, I need to finish my report. I find that it's best to write it all down while it's still fresh in my mind.
That's what brought me here. Kamira wants to know what happened after we entered the Moon Gate.
It's all in my report. Our troops held their ground and fought bravely. We lost many good soldiers, Khajiit and Imperial, but we did our duty. We slaughtered Euraxians by the score and kept the dragons at bay until the moons broke apart.
The ending of the eclipse was significant?
It was crucial to our survival. When the moons separated, the dragons broke ranks. They seemed to lose their drive, their purpose. They stopped attacking and flew off. Not a moment too soon. We had exhausted both our strength and our ammunition.
And what did the Euraxians do then?
The ones that survived Zamorak's charge lost what remained of their courage when the dragons abandoned the field of battle. They scattered like sand roaches and ran in all directions. I doubt they'll give the militia too much trouble going forward.
And what will you and the Cygnus irregulars do now?
We still have a lot to do to heal the scars left by Euraxia and her mercenaries. I'll offer our services to Queen Kamira and Lord Gareshri. Let them use us where we'll do the most good.
So you'll help defend Elsweyr?
If that's what they need. But the Cygnus Irregulars are mostly military engineers, scouts, and trainers. We have a lot more to offer a kingdom that needs to be rebuilt than just blades and shields. That was our original mission, to help Elsweyr.
Good to know, Prefect Kalo. This one thanks you. So much. Okay. Now we must return to Palace, but perhaps for the moment we will bring our journey to a close. And this one will say, thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this journey entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative. Would like to invite you to subscribe to Checkers the Human, and thank you kindly if you are already subscribed. Jerboa agrees. Would also like to invite you to like and to share if you so desire. Most of all though, would like to ask you to please take care.